So let's talk briefly now about the penstock. The penstock is quite an important part of every hydropower plant. The penstock is a pressurized water conductor. So we can see the penstock here. It's coming from the headwater down to the turbine, which is located in the powerhouse. There are three main types of penstocks. Penstocks themselves may be supported. They're supported at intervals on concrete or steel saddles, like what we're seeing now. Or sometimes they'll be partly or fully embedded in the soil, and sometimes they might even use fully enclosed steel liners. So different variations of penstock. This particular penstock is used to drive one turbine. It comes down and connects onto one individual turbine. This is ideal because we can close off the penstock and then we can also hydraulically isolate the turbine. Unfortunately, sometimes this is not always the case for every hydropower plant. If we have one penstock per turbine, this actually costs quite a lot of money. If we can reduce the number of penstocks and we can use one penstock to distribute to say 2 turbines, then we're saving on materials and cost. Unfortunately, one penstock for 2 turbines means that if we close off one penstock, we isolate 2 turbines instead of 1, so there's less redundancy in the system. Large power stations using medium to high heads of pressure will almost always have one penstock per turbine. Smaller power stations with a smaller head will sometimes have one penstock for multiple turbines, so different variations. But ideally, especially for much larger plants, you should have one penstock feeding one turbine. Occasionally you will need to dewater the penstock, and on larger plants you'll actually send people down the penstock. They'll be able to walk down the penstock and inspect all of the internal surfaces. This type of plant is slightly smaller, so perhaps you will send a pig down there or another device which can go down through the penstock and inspect the internal surfaces. Some of the most important things to look out for would be thinning of the penstock walls, if that occurs, any cracks or leaks, and if you're using a penstock that has been concrete lined, then you'll need to inspect the internal surface and also any coatings that may have been placed on it.